Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 4 Valorant Quarterly Tournament Division B matches. And of course, we do have another exciting match coming your way. We have altogether 4 matches throughout the entire day. One starting right now, and then another one at 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and then 10 o'clock. So do not forget to join in for those as well. And of course, a reminder, the entire tournament is done by Logitech. A massive shout out to them coming in for the 4th season, having tournaments every quarter, giving prize pools such as 130,000. It's a lot of money on offer for all these esports athletes out there. And of course, today's 2 teams are going to be Team Crucio taking on Out4Blood. And joining me for the cast is going to be none other than your favorite caster, Might. Hi, Might.
Hello, Terrell.
What's up, man? I hope you're doing good. And of course, like I said, we do have 2 interesting teams, Team Crucio and Team Out4Blood. I don't think we have run into these 2 teams before, have we?
Yeah. These are very new teams. Even by the names of the players, like it's very clear that these 2 teams are very new and and newer it is, the better it is. I mean, we see a lot of fresh faces, a lot of fresh skills, fresh strats as well.
Yeah. And the other thing is, it's always an opportunity for these new players to perform and prove themselves. And a reminder again, if you're in the market to buy some new peripherals, check out the Logitech peripherals that they have on offer. There are mice, keyboards, mouse pads, headsets. I myself am using the Logitech G502. They do have their keyboard series as well, the G512 Carbon, which you can see on screen right now at the bottom. And of course, they have the higher end series, which is the G9 series, which are low profile keyboards, which I'm a massive fan of. So do check it out if you're in the market for some new peripherals. And with that, we do have the match starting up. Let's take a look at the agent select. Yeah, so we do have a Jet being immediately picked out, as we have seen almost every game. We have seen a Jet on both sides.
We have a Jet Instalock already.
Yeah, Jet Instalocks. I'm not going to say anything because I'm that player who Instalocks Jets every time, so I can't really say anything against it. But
but I do agree. I've been playing Jet a lot these days as well, and like when you get used to Jet, it's so hard to like play any other agent. Like you don't feel like playing other agent because Jet is just so much fun to play, especially with that tailwind, the things you could do.
Choose your agent.
And like it is a hero. I think it is an agent after Reyna who can maybe solo carry at certain times. Like Reyna is one of these agents that can definitely solo carry, right? Like if you're a good shooter, you can always solo carry. And I think Jet is right up there next to Reyna. I think Jet, Phoenix, and Reyna, I think those are the 3 heroes that can almost always solo carry.
Hey, my man Riz, you're doing disservice to my man Riz, okay?
No, the thing is, it's this, right? Like Reyna has the ability to heal off kills, and then Phoenix has his own healing as well. Jet, just because of how versatile and because of his movement, right? It's very hard.
Well, I mean, Riz who knows how to use the satchels is even more dangerous than a Jet who knows how to use the tailwind, I assume. Whether again that comes down to how dedicated you are to your agent. I mean, we see a lot of Raze plays, not really, basically not knowing how to use your satchels is very detrimental to your Raze gameplay, which I can get behind.
See, this is why I haven't even unlocked Raze, I don't want to even try, man. I cannot use those satchels. I tried it in the training grounds. I cannot figure out how to use it. I just give up. I'm not going to unlock Raze and be a burden to my teammates. So I'm happy with my Jet. Stick to it.
Okay, interesting situation here as we have one of the players already disconnecting. But quick talk about the compositions. Astra on both sides. I'm okay. That's actually good. Because Astra is a very good agent, especially on a map like Ascent, and to see a lot of these teams utilizing Astra, because utilize Astra to use that maximum potential of the gravity well and the Nova Pulse, and also the nebulas that can be put out around the map without any hesitation. It's actually a really good idea to have Astra in the lineup. And also, I mean, Astra is actually a really good agent to couple up with someone like the Phoenix as well, because of how the curveball can be used. And I guess that's interesting. I guess that's an interesting way for them to manage everything.
And another thing, I don't think
Apart
these
from
players are new. I was checking out some of the ranks, so we do have a couple of gold players playing, and we do have silver and bronze. So they're not completely new to the game. They have been playing, and by the amount of skins that you have on these players, you
they've
can tell
act
this.
they've actually left the spike inspired to come and take it back.
Oh, the wall
Okay,
bang
now
hitting.
gonna get tagged on 76 already. The with the wall back with the sheriff. Nice shots there. Chicken almost gets the shots off. Has to tailwind back into sight. But look at this stack up in B main. I'm not sure whether this is the perfect opportunity for them, but Cardiac is gonna get a kill and trade out the pain shells. Death happened to his teammate as Cardiac tape. He's holding in. He has a recon data as well, which I mean I'm pretty sure he's actually not going to use it because I mean they have all the information that this is going to be a B push here. They recon data out in mid to clear out any information whatsoever. There are nothing going for them, and it's again none of the players in A have still rotated. I like this discipline, but then they have information of more than 4 players stacked up in the B
Now
main
they're
area.
rushing the side.
30 seconds left.
Or
Again,
going for the
that's
full
the,
on.
I like what they did there.
Spike
What they was, they
planted.
quickly overwhelmed the player inside instead of waiting, trying to go for that quick push. And Spidey is already with gets a headshot. Nice one dig onto the head of the Soa. Skittles with a nice curve, but
Last
actually
player
lines the
standing.
Phoenix by the stage, but doesn't get any purchase of it whatsoever as Ragnar is there to trade him out, and that's zero getting taken down. That's the first round going. The side of the attackers.
Yeah, I think after they overwhelmed the jet at B site, there was no way of holding that or stopping them from getting the plant off. And then afterwards, also, I think the team was a little bit not coordinated, I would say, in the retake there, going one by one and dying, basically. Again, for those of you who are watching, if the yellow color hue on the agent, if it's distracting, please do let me know in the comments. I shall remove it. I have put it while I do play on colorblind mode, which is more visible, I would say, for agents. I mean, y'all can try out different things that work for you. I like this because the outline on the agents are a lot more visible, I would say.
Oh, chicken! He's actually gonna go for the quick pick and runs into 4 places waiting for him right there. But then it's gonna use his life because of that. Cardiac T is gonna fall back. Let's get the pain shells. Misses the shock dart as well, and he's gonna run into the opponent. Shock dart. It's a lot of electricity in his face. Skittles. Actually, has a very slow reaction to the player out, but Taylor is there to trade him out. Cardiac T again misses the sword, and that's quite unfortunate. He seems to be having a bad day with his darts, but
nice
he sees the sage, and that's a nice dink onto the stage through the wall actually. But he's already inside. Why is he not shooting? Okay, and that's gonna be the final kills going up to the side of Team Crucio. I mean, obviously we did not expect anything different from their side as well. We expected this to be, since it was the buy up for the side of Team Crucio, they except for like 2 players, they did go for a full buy almost with SMG, so they did have an upper hand in the gun battles. This will be the round which we will have to pay attention to, because this is the Team Out4Blood would have their proper weapons, if I may say so, because we are gonna have 5 ARs in the mix.
Yeah, it is going to be multiple phantoms and 2 vandals by the looks of it. And on the other side, they don't really need to buy out anything. But strange part is that Astra is on a sheriff still with 6,000 credits remaining. Probably will buy up to something. I think Astra is the one who DC'd, I think, probably why. Yeah, might explain it. Yeah, but again, like you said, I think Out4Blood, they need to win this round. This is their buy round, so they cannot really afford to lose this. Whereas for Team Crucio, this is their bonus round, so they can afford to play around a little bit. Other than the Sova and Ragnar, who did go down in the previous round, so they don't have the most amount of economy. But yeah, it is a bonus round, so interesting round all around for Team Out for Blood, which they do need to win this for sure. And mind you, again, this is a defense favored map, so getting as many rounds as possible in the favored side is going to be very important. But yesterday we were proven wrong. The defense favored maps were won by attackers, and attack favored maps were won by defenders. So it could be wrong. Might see a difference, but we have seen a lot of ascent right now. So majority of the time, it is the attackers who have been doing well,
Okay.
I think. Right?
Yeah, it comes down to the map control, which whatever team who knows how to take map control and hold the map control is where a lot of that's where your post round utility comes into play when you have players who have taken map control, because like even if you are going for a flank, if you do not have side control, then that flank becomes completely useless. So I mean, again, interesting setup here for the side of team Crucio, as they have the Rays solo holding B main, and they're gonna have a 3-man push up into A main. I'm not sure what the plan here is. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make presence up in A main actually. The sage wall up in front of side by 0 to stop an aggressive push onto
He
side.
does not have any slow ops to hold this after the wall goes down, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. But Astra with the Nebulas going down there to block the opening, so it's good. Still holding on to
Interesting
A
round
side.
up here. But then again, look at Razor's position. I'm not sure what Spider's position here actually will provide them with, but they are sticking with it. Oh, the attacking Soa drone actually cuts down the Soa player. Zero actually gets killed onto Nub through the smoke and takes down Soa through the smoke as well as down to 21 HP. Spider gets taken down. Spider gets 2 kills with the ghost, but Tello and Tello gets 2 kills on the way with that Phantom down to a 1v3, and Astra cannot do it as Tello gets him, and that's the first round going for the side of the team. Out of blood.
Yeah, now we are going to see the first full buy on either side. Actually, no, because we do have 2 players short on money, which is Skipples and Zero, who is going to be short on money to go in for ARs. But on the side of Team Crucio, we do have a full buy, but we do see Ragnar saving up and going in for a frenzy and half shields on Sova as well as Ragnar. A bit of a weird buy from both sides actually. Not the greatest in terms of economic control.
Again, I'm not sure why Ragnar has not even gone up for an SMG. He's gonna stick with the Ghost for some reason. But look at this, the Astra on the entry.
Where are the two duelists are actually
These
up
are
at mid?
up in mid. They try to take mid control, which I can understand. I mean, mid control is pretty important in this map, which we will emphasize over and over again. But you have a double duelist composition, to try and open up sites as well. You need at least one player out there. So on the attacking side, doesn't see anything. He's holding this. He's holding Boathouse the corner up in stairs, but he's really there's no player from the side of Blood, peeking them. They're just waiting in. I like what Alpha Blood is doing here. They're waiting for information. They're waiting for them to come out. But look at this. That's quick mid push coming in. The gravity well actually gonna completely stop this, but Spy actually gets a kill while being gravity welled. That's the terminology for it. The showstoppers used by Spider, but he gets taken down there by Tello. Nub's already inside. Wow! Oh my God!
What? What? Did I just witness?
What? How does Chicken live there? Whoa. Where did all the bullets go? Did it I don't know that.
He
That
was
was a
literally on
point
top of his
blank.
head, shooting down and whiffed absolutely everything.
I don't know, did his crosshair just disappear or something? Because it seems as though the crosshair was right on his head, but then the bullets just weren't hitting Chicken. There was an entire magazine on Chicken.
I don't think he even realized until he went to the side.
Yeah, I saw your remap that everyone was on top of him, and I was like, wait, What is going on? Is he like hitting a corner? This man's just like on top. The worst part is actually gets a kill and like he's able to get away. He's actually gonna peek but gets taken down by Nob. This time he cannot go for the same shenanigans that he did in the earlier round, but the Nebula is gonna stop them from going for more aggressive pushes. Clear out, which means it will give a chance for these players to come into side. It's actually the Reyna who gets taken one shot at by Cardi actually, and he's gonna get tagged up by the sword round, which is gonna push him away from the CT area. Slow up to slow down any more aggression, but look at this. Okay, interesting. I like what Zero is doing here. Zero has a really good flank right now. He's waiting for the players. Understanding that these players are all pushed up in the B main area. They have no choice but to push off of it. Oh, that recon is huge. That recon actually gets 3 people on B main area, which means it's gonna be the queue for Zero to
oh no, 3 kills.
push off of that. Zero.
No,
Okay,
not like
it's 1
this.
kill and falls back. Okay. Hello.
No. Oh no, patience, my
Oh my
son.
god, what is going on? It actually was off Terror. What is going on? Resurrection comes on to the Astra, but Spider gets a kill on to Zero. What am I seeing here? It's down to a 1v3 Hello on the Astra.
10 seconds
The that is actually very low.
Spike planted.
Okay, regardless of how the round just went, I think Zero had the chance to single-handedly win that round. He had the perfect flank. Nobody was watching. And then he decided to spray when he had a easy one tap on at least 3 agents there.
Again, a little bit of a panic setting in, but obviously, these are like, oh no, he gets tagged down by the final pulse of the recon dart. He's down to 40 HP. Obviously, panic sets in, nerve sets in when you are, in a tournament like this, and it's a thrifty victory for the side of Team Crucio. Now, something I'd like to mention right there is that in that last 1v3 clutch situation on Tello actually had 3 of his astral stars completely intact. Now, this is not something that you expect from your Astra. The importance, the impact of an Astra comes out of a utility usage. If at the last part of the round you still have astrologs which haven't been used, which that means you aren't using your utility to the maximum to support your team, and that's not really something that you want your Astra to suffer, is the lack of utility usage. But look at this, they're out in mid top now. Nebula actually stopping them.
I think
look at this aggressive push by Tello. Look at how aggressive Tello is. Tello's all the way back in mid. This position, he's gonna hear the mid top sounds as well. This positioning could be huge but he might get timing real bad here. Look at this, so and Tello, they're just so close to each other. But Spider actually opens up the site in the A area, as Kittles is the only one left in tree to try and hold this little push. Nob might get taken down here by Tello. Tello actually sees him and he gets nice shots onto Nob, and he doesn't actually check behind him. Wow, no, the B lobby player takes him down, but that's gonna be the cue for Team Crucio to get into side, but they're still not inside. They're actually still waiting on something, and Spider's actually gonna take down 60 HP. The curveball is gonna be huge.
No,
and
he blind headshot.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, sure. Why not? Cardiac T with the shock dart kill onto the stage. It's actually down to a 2v2. The Astra actually just connected onto the game. But these positions, they're not the most supreme because of how spread out they seem to be. Chicken. Really? Oh no! That nice kill onto. Oh yeah. That's what you call a completely utility-based play, because what happened there was that the sword dart actually tagged out the player in A main while the player was running through the cloud burst. Now the unfortunate part about that is, had the dart landed 2 inches away from where it originally landed, that play would not have been detected because he was inside the cloudburst already. But the dart landed inside the cloudburst, and the player was also inside the cloudburst, and he gets tagged out, and that's a really nice headshot to capitalizing off of that utility information that garner off the utility.
So we have 5 ultis ready on the side of team Out4Blood here. We have Cardiac, which is Alt, as well as Tello, and then Zero with the Resurrection, Chicken with his Bladestorm, as well as Skittles with the running back. So everyone has their ultis up.
Oh, defensive team has a full house.
Yep. Meanwhile,
Nob actually gets
taken
chicken though. That's gonna leave A side very vulnerable, but Zero going for an aggressive pick gets taken down by Spider. That's again not the best of engagements to have taken by the Sage there. Nob has the Empress up.
Yes, he already has one kill, but he does not clear the corner.
Taylor, you're sing there.
The caster curse hits.
Well, these guys just want to get an ace, man. Why do you have to jinx them? But Tello actually gets the kill onto Sova. That's something interesting. I did not expect Tello to win that battle, but he does, and it's going to be a rotation coming. The Hunter's Fury doesn't hit the player planting. It might not hit him at all. Yeah, it doesn't. That's quite unfortunate. But, no, nice kills up by Tello. Actually gets the third on the round. He has 2 more. He's on the ace. He's looking for the ace. He has 1 kill remaining. He has 4 bullets on him. Astra's in heaven. It's an Astra v Astra ace battle. The Cosmic Divide is actually going to be used by him to go for the defuse as well. Skittles is gonna get taken down. It's down to an Astra v Astra battle. He has the drop. He has the drop. But he cannot get the spray down.
No,
He might have been able to hold it down, I feel like.
That I don't know. I do. Okay.
Hard to call it. But
That's okay. Maybe okay. So I'm gonna be a little harsh here on Tello, but he could have won that if he stuck it.
yeah, exactly, right? I think
he got a little too greedy for that ace, which is why he went for the half and tried to surprise the player dropping out of heaven. But at 30 HP, taking that gun duel is not the best thing you should be doing. You should really, think about your team. And again, that's a disappointing end. I mean, Tello did so well, but then that's quite unfortunate. He used to, I mean, the sad part is he used to talk Cosmic Divide as well in that round to try and get that cutting edge onto the
see another
round,
Astral going down. He's going to be cutting out B side here.
He's actually just stuck in the Astral form by the looks of it.
He didn't use it.
He's actually just waiting for the right time by the looks of it. The recon dart is going to tag out one player out in spawn area.
Now he uses it.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not the Cosmic Divide they wanted to use.
What?
Okay, interesting. They actually try to cross down to mid through this Cosmic Divide, but look at Tello's position. But Tello actually does not hit any of the shots. Ragnar gets 2 picks. Cardiac's down to 6 HP. The showstopper completely misses, but Ragnar actually gets taken down by the shock darts nonetheless.
Last player standing.
Oh no, it's down to
What
the
do we
Sage, and
know? This was
Sova
all
has...
part of the plan. That Astral Divide was all part of the plan. What do we know? No, like he placed it, they were going to rotate through mid. The enemy team was expecting them to rotate through mid, and they did not go into side. They just like completely went into middle markets and just destroyed.
1 second,
That's actually an interesting play. I did not I thought that was a complete misplay on the Cosmic Divide placement. They actually did have a plan to back it up, which is actually really interesting. What they did was they placed up the Cosmic Divide to cut off the market entrance in mid, and they just ran up mid, which is very interesting when you think about it, because that stops players from mid cubby seeing you, and it cuts off noise as well, which is, so anyone who's playing market is going to be overwhelmed by 5 players just pushing him out of the blue.
Definitely a 200 IQ player there from the Astra and the team alongside him. Meanwhile, Zero gets spotted out.
He was holding a very cheeky angle, but he gets spotted out there. Quite unfortunate. It's down to Ragnar on the entry Sage here. Julia is used up in front to clear outside. The spike is going to go down. It's down to the 2 players in heaven, and actually the wall gets taken out. The movement is actually put down. Now the 2 players in CT. It's down to these 2 players to do something. He's trying to stop the retake. Cardiac gets the kill. Astra is on. He's inside the smoke. He's inside his own nebula. He could go. She can get another kill on the side. Skittles. Oh my god, this is okay. You know what? Diffuse is coming through. Spider gets taken down. It's down to the final Astra player. And I'm not sure whether Team Crucio's Astra player can flush this out. It does not seem like he can. The sour in Vandal holds strong. And that's the 5th round. Going for the side of Team Out4Blood. Again, a very close matchup. But not something I expected necessarily. But I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, definitely a close matchup. 4-5, still in favor of Team Crucio by the looks of it. But things can change. Again, it seems like a lot of people are doing better and better on attack rather than on defense on this map. And the strange part is, I feel like, especially for newer teams, I feel like it is easier to defend than attack. But I'm being proven wrong. For example, especially if you're not playing with a 5-man stack, it is always easier to defend than attack because you need better coordination in taking control of sites or getting into sites. But on defense, you're already holding down your angles and you're holding down the sides, so it becomes a lot easier and less communication is needed between the teammates, at least at lower ranks.
That I do agree, and that's going to be two Astrostars placed up in his market and city, which is going to give them enough information that this is going to be a push onto the B side. But look at the attacking Reyna. If you look at the minimap, he's all the way up in mid top, to be honest. He just rotated all the way up in mid top. This might be a late push back into A side, but I'm not sure what they're trying to plan. They're planning with this late lurk, but information garnered by the SOA. They're actually going to escape the SOA dart as well, which means this will be free. They won't be able to cross this for free if Cardiac does pick. He actually does pick, but look at this. Nub on a main actually has been showing presence all this time, which has not worked in his favor, to be honest. That oh no! Oh, Zero actually trades him out. Cardiac gets the kill onto Nub. Unfortunate timing there, and the plan here was to go for a quick rotate once everything ended, but doesn't really work out in their favor. Spider is left alone in 1v3 and has no time left for him. He is down 15 HP as well. This is not his round. He has to try and save this weapon for the next round. Actually, wastes a little bit of utility as well, but that's for.
He's rich. He's rich enough. I think so. Oh, no, apparently not rich enough. Apparently not rich enough.
Apparently not rich enough.
Our shield and a majority of the team is on a half buy here. The only one on a full buy by the looks of it is going to be the Astra, but on the side of defense they are pretty rich. We do have Chicken coming out with the operator. Going to be interesting to see where he's going to be holding down. By the looks of it, he's going to be holding down at B main.
I like this angle. I like how proactive he is with the operator. But that's going to be the first pick. He actually dashes in front. Misses the complete, but he gets the second kill off of that. Oh my god. What is this? What is this mechanical prowess? This guy. He actually misses the tailwind. He goes in front. He completely whiffs the tailwind, but they give him a separate 1v1 and with a pistol. That's just open season.
Okay, now the question is, did he actually whiff it or was he baiting the team?
He actually aggresses and gets the 3rd pick of the round. Okay, this owl drone is going to be huge and he actually escapes from Ragnar's spray. Chicken, what is this? What is this man on?
Okay, I think that initial tailwind, unless he did make a mistake, could have been a bait also to force the enemy team to peek again, because they thought that the Jet would have tailwinded out, but instead he was actually still in the middle of the battle there.
Like a 300 IQ Jet play.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's beyond 300 IQ. I mean, he's going to peek again with the operator. Ragnar is going to be there.
Chicken holding it down.
Flawless 4K for Chicken on the Jet with the operator.
The operator playing dividends for him again.
Last round.
I mean, even if that was whiffed, or if regardless of whether that was whiffed or just completely outplayed, the fact that he's able to keep composure enough to hit that second shot in itself is very insane. like a lot of jets, a lot of players at that point would have panicked and tried to go for the pistol, but he held on to his operator. He held on to that, and that's what that gave him everything that he needed. And he actually doesn't take out the super drone as well. Which
I thought he took the. I think he also thought that he did take the shot. Maybe a bit of a mistake because I think he saw the sword there.
Oh no, the Hunter's Fury gets used up, but Skittles actually is not able to take down the Astra player in the corner. He goes to the reload with 3 bullets remaining, and that's not really working out for him as Telo. Telo's stuck in a 1v2 in the Cardiac with the kill onto Ragnar. Again, these shock dart lineups by Cardiac are just extremely good. He's been taking a lot of shock dart kills, but Astra is there to take out Chicken with the Spectre.
Last player standing.
And it's left out to Telo in a 1v4. And he's getting I mean, he does have only one player he's trying to deal with, and he takes out the Astra who's trying to flank him off at the back, which means he will be left in a 1v3. 2 players stuck in the tree area. He gets the pick onto the player in heaven, and again,
he should be saving the op, right?
This is the last round. I'm not sure why he's saving the op. It'll be a big deal. He gets the first pick. He doesn't get the last, but even if he did get it, that would have mattered because the time was against him in this round. That's a 6-6 half. A very, very competitive half from both sides.
Yeah, and Telo and Cardiac on the side of the attacking side now, which is Team Crucio, is going to be leading the kill board with 13-12, and then Little Spider on the side of Out4Blood. Does have wait, am I getting this right? No, the defending side is Team Crucio and the attacking side is Team Out4Blood. Team Crucio is going to be on the defensive, and Little Spider on their side is the top fragger with 13 under his belt for the time being.
Let's go.
Seems as if they are gonna go for a mid to A split here by the looks of how the default on their play is running out. Chicken anticipating a dart, doesn't see anything. He's gonna try and take the orb, charger the blade storm. Astra's inside the nebula. This could be huge if he does get enough information, but a lot of okay, what happened there? How is this Astra still alive? How is the Astra on the side of Team Crucio still alive? He's already in aim in. He's jumping and darting around his own nebula, taking complete control. And it's down to Chicken. Chicken might be in a vulnerable spot, but they are all hiding up in that back hell area with the Sage Wall. Oh, that is huge. The Sage Wall actually cuts out any sort of information grab for the Astra. Chicken gets a kill. Telo takes down Spider, and it's down to it's for them to deal with the player game in, and Chicken's gonna run him down with a frenzy, and that's the round going for the side of Team Out4Blood.
Control button broken on Chicken there.
a little technical issue on the control button.
And then what are they going to buy into? So Bulldog, multiple Spectres, 1 Ares, but on the side of the defense, or on the side of Team Crucio, we do see a Bucky being picked up, a Shotty. Bucky is actually on the Astra with full shields. Interesting pickup. He's going to be holding this aim and might pay dividends if he can get these pickups.
Again, the Buck is actually a very strong weapon, especially with someone who likes to play inside the spike. The sound cue is going to give information of player inside the smoke, and he's going to have... Yeah, Chicken's going to aggress off of it. He's going to use the tail and get out of there. He's going to get 2 picks. No. That's a nice so right opening. That's what you want your Jets to do. You just come in, open up sides, take control, and that's what Chicken is doing. And he gets the stagger to raise as well, but he's not able to capitalize off of that because Spider just escaped from that. Chicken actually whips the updraft onto the top of the generator, but that's alright. He's done his job. He sees the shoulder, and he gets the 3rd pick on the round, and Skittles is there to complete the final kills, and that's the round going on the side of Out4Blood again.
Chicken with a casual 3k on both rounds here has already up. He already has his blade storm up as well. And now a bonus round for these guys. Well, Astra is forced to go in for his Baki again, because he bought into the Baki the previous round, so he's going to be the only one on a Baki, but the rest of the team on Out4Blood, sorry, Team Crucio is going to be on ARs here, Vandals by the looks of it. Bonus round
Again.
for team.
Okay, I like the reposition by Astra to get in this corner to stop this to catch any player trying to push out a mid. But look at this Sage ball placed up by Ragnar. It really does stop any aggro pushes coming out of mid. But Skittles takes down the Bucky player. That is huge.
No,
As
did he
the
go for
Blade
the
Storm just
right
completely
click?
misses. I think he went for the right click. Yeah, he did go for the right click. The right click completely whips onto the Sage, and it's gonna be. But then they did take space off of that. They did take control of the A side here, and it's gonna be
Drops the
2v.
Phantom and picks
It's
up the
gonna be a
Bulldog. Interesting choice.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
kill.
Looks out, picks up a Vandal now. This guy
I think
is
he had a
playing
Spectre.
everything.
I think he had a Spectre though. I don't think it was a Phantom he had.
Ah, yeah, it was a Spectre, okay.
And Nub is the only one left in a 1v5, and all he can do is get shot from the back. As Cardiac T is probably going to trade up to Vandal. Yes, he does, and that's the 9 rounds for the side of Team Out4Blood, and that's going to be the economy on the side of Team Crucio, completely crippled for like the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, because and they are forced by in this also they are not saving. We do have an Ares picked up with full shield, half shield Spectre, full shield Spectre, half shield Spectre again, and a full save on Ragnar by the looks of it. Everyone else has basically forced bot.
Again, this round, I'm not sure that they should be forced buying. They should be trying to go for 7, trying to stabilize the economy, because if they do lose this round, it will be really bad for them for the match point round as well. But Cardiac T is going to get information of a player up in market. He gets information of 2 players up in market. That's a lot of information. Realize that there could be maximum of only 1 player inside. They're going to try and rush this off of it, but the Nebula stops any sort of aggression from Chicken. But Taylor on mid gets a pick, but I mean, Nub has chance. Nub has an opportunity to try and put a wrench in the plans. But he actually gets a kill on Taylor. Skittles in the corner. Skittles get the kill on Ragnar. It's down to Nub, and Nub he's gonna get blinded and shot down there by Skittles from market. That's the 10th round going for the side of Team Out4Blood. Again, Taylor on the Astra, top fragging, not something that you see often. Is you have to see your Astra on the top of the scoreboard. Usually the Astra plays a very supportive role. You see a lot of these selfless players who are the ones who play Astra. Players who don't play for frags, but play to support the duelists, support the initiators. But I mean, to see an Astra top fragging, that's actually really refreshing. I mean, if you are from Team Out4Blood as well, I mean, that's refreshing to see that your controller player, especially the Astra, is fragging out. Not only is he doing all the necessary control taking, but he's also doing all that's necessary to maximize the value of that. The Ultra not gonna spot Nub very close up here. Nub actually gets taken down by Chicken, who has all slowly creeped his way onto Wine. Spider. That's a bit of a whiff of Nebula, to be honest. But they've already made their way into the A site. They have control. The Spike's actually making its way onto the A site. Right now, the door is gonna be closed.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Again, Chicken.
They're just running
enemy
around right
remaining.
now, just killing everything on the map. So the last man surviving, managed to take down Cello, but that's going to be about it. Oh no! Gets Chicken as well. It's a 1v2, doable for sure. Skittles going to get shocked at it.
Careful now.
I don't think he has enough time. Unfortunate the peak there from the Sora. Skittle managed to clean it up, and 2 more rounds, and these guys will have it in the bag. Out4Blood definitely seems like they have been out for blood during attack at least.
Hello, hello. I beg your pardon. I think my connection dropped a little bit there. This is why I
No
was
worries, man.
having a little bit of a issue. But yeah, I think that's all resolved now. I think everything will be started up. Nice. Yeah, interesting round there. I mean, but Out for Blood are just completely dominating this game. The moment they came into
haven't
attack,
dropped,
they're like,
they haven't dropped a single round in attack. Just sitting on 11 rounds now. 2 more rounds for the win.
Nub uses the Empress. Okay, Terra, Empress.
Sees the
Hey,
jet.
sees the
Completely
jet.
saves. Takes one. Dismiss.
Gets
Oh,
one.
Nice. Okay, 2 already inside. They need to take control of this. Nub needs to keep an eye out for mid as well. There are 2 players all the way
Spike
at mid.
planted.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, alternate throw action here. Meanwhile, Cello 0 and almost everyone's dead, leaving Nubba the only man alive, and it's going to be actually down to Soa. He does have time.
Actually gonna go for the defuse right away. He's not gonna stick it. He actually doesn't get it to halfway. Does he?
One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
It's completely doable here.
Now 22 HP though, he's vulnerable, and no, the vulnerability is off. He has a recon die that's gonna take out the player, but Tello is there to take him down in that lane area again. Very well played there by Tello. Got a little close,
Match
but
point.
again the spike wasn't halved in the first round itself, so not really working out in his favor. Tello with 20 frags on the game.
I should play some Astral Stars in this
Yeah,
reality.
being the anchor of the team, and with Chicken also entering sides, creating space for his team, has been really well on attack. And now on match point, they haven't dropped a single round. Mind you, Chicken has his Blade Storm up as well now. Didn't get that much use with his the first usage of his Blade Storm. Maybe he will do better this time around. We'll have to wait and see. He's actually going to pop it.
I mean, this is more anticipatory of the last round, so they are gonna use everything they have. They do have the Cosmic Divide as well. I anticipate a quick Cosmic Divide play to get into sight here. The pain shells are gonna actually miss and not tag down Chicken. Nub with the Spectre holding close.
They don't have the best buy on the side of defending side at least.
Look at Tello. Look at Tello and Ragnar. Look at Tello
When
and
we're looking
Ragnar.
at each other.
They're like, you know what? I see
Hello.
you. I see you. Oh, Tello gets the kill.
I said
Spider.
unfortunate.
That's just unfair too. Like, you know, like, what do you do there? You have a player just on the other side of the smoke. Tello
Last
gets
player
tagged down
standing.
to quite a low amount
They
of
actually
HP. Spider.
clear out the round. It's down to Skittles here. Takes down one. You know, 1v2. He does have the spike.
30
Going to go for the
seconds
plant here.
Oh no, he misses the shots onto the Leah and just not able to do anything there. But that was an interesting clutch situation. I'm pretty sure the Skittles could have, you know, clutched it out by some way or the other, but doesn't really work out for him in that
Not enough time to go into the
particular
Astral
round.
Yeah, and that's the first round that Out for Blood has lost on attack. So 12-7 still match point for Out for Blood. Let's see if they can close it out this time around at least.
I'm going above.
Again, the Cosmic Divide here used up by the defensive Astra on the side of Team Crucio.
He actually didn't use it, right? Did he use
He
it?
actually doesn't. He wants to use it, but he's like, you know what? I'm not actually going to try to
Concealment.
keep it for the retake.
Pulling
It's
up,
actually a good
knocking
decision
them.
because the Cosmic Divide is very useful in, when it comes to taking up this, spaces.
Again, so much space taken by the attacking team here. Down to a
One
3v2
enemy
now.
remaining.
Just the
Yaki.
Astra left alone.
Cardiac on the SOA doing a lot of work, but the spike is actually going to go down. This Sage Ball is really interesting. It cuts down people
You
coming
are
from mid.
divided.
No, it
Spike
doesn't actually cut
planted.
down people coming from mid to market. It actually that Sage Ball just has no use whatsoever.
Joke's
It's
over.
down to
You're
Astra
dead.
on Team Crucio to clutch this out and try to save, his team something. But Skittles is actually running, trying to hunt for the player. Again, not the best of plays. Oh, actually the running back was invested by him there, and
Oh!
he's gonna clear out. He's gonna clear out Tello. He's down in 1v2.
He does not have time to close things out.
Attackers win.
Unlucky there for
Unfortunate.
That is actually quite unfortunate. Cardiac T gonna go for a little bit of a crouch play there, but that's gonna be the game going for Team Out for Blood. I mean, the match was very even up in the attack
First
in the
half.
first half, but like when it came to the second half, Out for Blood just dominated really, really strong.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Telo and Chicken both just woke up, especially Chicken with that 4K on the operator. It's just. Uh,
Was an interesting 4K to say the least with that first tailwind. But having said,
you ask about that later on from him, he'll be like, yeah, I did that on purpose. Like,
he was
the
definitely
truth
not
itself
making a
is
mistake.
not. We don't know what the truth is.
We wouldn't know, but he made it work. And even if he did by mistake, he kept his composure to take that second
Yeah.
shot. So that's what is important. And I think they did really play really well during the attack. For sure, during the attack, they barely lost a round. I think they only dropped one round during attack, making it 13-7 in the end. Even though it was a very even match in the first half. But of course, that is the first game of the day. We do have 3 more games coming to you live today. One is going to be starting at 6 p.m. So do join us again for that. And then we have another match at 8 p.m. and then another one at 10. So there's a lot more Valorant action coming your way right here in the Logitech Play to Win Series Season 4, the Valorant quarterly tournament. And of course, these are the Division B matches. And again, a massive shout out to Logitech. If you're in the market to buy some new peripherals, go check them out. They do have you covered in all forms, whether it's keyboards, mice, headsets, mouse pads, whatever you need. Logitech has you covered for different styles, low profile, high profile, wireless, wired, whatever you need. Logitech has you definitely covered. I myself am using a G502, looking to buy a new keyboard as well, so make sure to check them out. But until then, until we meet back again at 6 p.m, we are going to be saying adios for the time being. So catch you all again at 6 p.m. See you guys.